Welcome back to Lanil Haven Life. We are going to make a firewood woodshed. Whenever we have a down tree or we see a dead tree, we'll cut it down, cut it up, and stack it up. We do RV camping, we do tent camping, and so we love to keep a bundle of firewood on us when we travel. We're gonna go ahead and get started and clear up an area over here so we can make a firewood woodshed. We got the perfect spot over here, so we'll kind of get this area cleared up. Got this area cleared out pretty good. All right, we're gonna fit this woodshed right in this little nook in here. We got the string line set, so we're gonna go ahead and dig these post holes so we can get the posts in the ground. All right, we'll get this last pole in. All of the poles are in the ground and they are plumb, and we're just raking this dirt out, making the ground smooth again. All the posts are in, and we're gonna let this concrete set, and then we'll start working on the deck. We're getting these string lines off of here so we can get this deck started. As you can see, this woodshed is going to be on a slope. And we'll get this back piece on. That looks good there. Everything looks squared up, everything is level. Now we can kind of build up from here. For the rear post, that post over there is the lower of these two posts. So we're gonna keep that post at that same height. We're gonna match this post up with the height of that post, so when we start to build the roof, everything is level and square. We marked the height that we want this set at, so we're gonna get this cut off. And then after we get this top piece cut off, this excess, we're gonna add some beams in the middle here. To help keep these beams in place, we're using some ratchet straps to kind of hold this tight while we get this set in place, and then we'll get this screwed in. The rear posts are level. We need to cut down the top posts so they can be even height and level as well. We got all the sides even, fronts, the rears. We're gonna stay sticking with the roof of this, at least the roof parts, and we're gonna put the front cross beam on and the rear cross beam on. There's gonna be about a foot overhang on each side of the woodshed, and we need to make up about 1.5 inches for the 2x6 that is on the outside of the woodshed. So we're gonna come in a foot and then come in another 1.5 inches, mark our line there, and that will help us to know from underneath where we need to set these 4x4s. So we're gonna mark that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And then we'll mark where we're going to put our structural screws at. And we'll pre-drill Those, and we'll do that for each side of these 2 boards. We'll do the same for this rear board, putting 4 structural screws on each side. Everything up top is ready for roof rafters and materials. We're going to start working on this deck here. We'll get the joist nailed in. We applied carriage bolts to each of the corner posts. We got our template made for our rafters, so we're going to start cutting these out. We would have liked our overhang to come out a little bit more. We have this tree that's in the way, and when we were trying to find the spot to put this, we did not want to cut this tree down, and we really tried to put this woodshed out of the way. We tried to center it between this tree and there's a tree over there. We cut our overhang a little bit back. We will be adding a 2x6 up front up here, which will give it another 1.5 inches plus the metal roof overhang. So that'll give it a couple more inches over the front of the woodshed. Sean is here and he's getting the deck tape on. I'm gonna be working on the rafters, getting these spaced out and evened out so we can get those ready for the roof purlins. While Sean is working on the hurricane ties, I'm gonna work down below, kind of work around him and work on this deck. We're adding a diagonal board there and there. Right now we have them nailed in, but we're gonna use structural screws to try to get them placed in there nice and firm. We're adding a metal roof to this firewood shed, so we're going to get these purlins set in. We're screwing in a small screw, which will help to keep this middle purlin in place while we screw it down. As we said earlier, we would have liked to build this overhang a little bit longer, but there's a tree here and there's a tree there. We did want to build this woodshed in between those two trees, and so we tried to put it in a good spot to miss those trees. But the other reason is that we did cut off a little bit of the overhang is the metal roof sheets come in 12 feet long. So we built it to where we could get at least 2 pieces out of that one sheet to extend the roof over the entirety of the woodshed. We came out a little bit shorter than we wanted, but as long as it stays dry in here, which it is supposed to rain today, so that might be a good test for us to see how good our overhang is. CC.
Hey.
All right, see that line right there?
Yes.
We're gonna put this chalk line on that.
Okay.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Ding dang doom.
The metal roof on this firewood shed is complete, and regardless if it rains, we can work down here where it's dry and finish this out. We're adding some walls in here to help keep the wood staying here. Well, it is raining, it's coming down, and we're up underneath this firewood shed, and coverage so far looks good. We're gonna kind of watch this rain and let it, come down a little bit more, but probably can hear the sound of it on this metal roof. Yeah, so the overhang is good so far. We're gonna be out here for a little bit, longer working on some things, but yeah. Just making sure the overhang on this firewood shed is good, that the wood stays dry underneath here. And yeah, it's raining. It's coming down right now. You can see where the steps are wet, but inside we're looking good. It's dry over here, but inside over here the steps are wet. You can see the drips. but inside we're looking good. Well, it's time for this tarp to
Have another purpose, I
have
guess.
another purpose. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it rained yesterday, so we had to put this tarp on it, keep it dry. Oh, you got a little wet because it started to rain right, while we were working. So, but we covered it, and now we're gonna get this wood in the actual firewood woodshed. Yay! All right. Boom! Look at that. Hoo-hoo.
So it's told the other one.
Already split.
Yeah, those I think were cut. Stack, stack, staggy, dude. Ooh.
Should I keep going across?
Yeah, that's fine.
Stacking up.
Yeah.
Maybe a better system. I'll hand it to you.
Right. Thank you.
Assembly line.
Assembly. Ooh, we got campfire firewood for days.
Oh, that one's heavy.
Oh yeah, don't
Oh, that one's heavy. That one's so wet.
oh yeah, what do you got? They gonna get dried out up in there.
I'm gonna move these. Sorry, hold on.
Thank you. Them woody woodpeckers.
Oh, shoot. Did you see that?
All right, a little centipede.
Millipede or whatever it is. Whoa.
Hooah, hooah.
You got it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let Sean get the lower one.
Yeah.
I know that one's kind of sticking up.
Oh, that'll help to keep it from rolling.
You want to get those lower ones. I'll get the higher ones.
Ooh, I see. I don't know how y'all grabbed that one, that big roach.
Oh, they're hiding.
For real?
They're like, no. I'm actually surprised it's not going. I'm not going to fix it though.
Rain. Bye, 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 boom.
White shirt is not white anymore. Oh, that one
Yeah.
feels dried out a little
Yep.
bit.
Dry it out.
I'm gonna get the bark off a little. Give it a chance to dry out. If we were living
Oh,
in
there's
Alaska,
one right there. Look at that right there.
Oh shoot!
Ah,
If we were in Alaska, this would last us what, 1 week? I think another one.
not even that.
Not
Maybe,
even
yeah.
a couple days.
Yeah,
Run it till it stops.
for real.
There's another one.
Another one. But we got a lot of room here to add more to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It is fire pit and campground ready. This is another long overdue project. We got so much that we're working on out here, inside and out. So we had to get to this one.
Family fun fire pits.
Yes, family fun fire pits here on our land and homestead. Finally got this built. The firewood is able to stay up under here, get dry, and then ready for us to burn.
I was thinking how we both grew up with fireplaces, like wood burning fireplaces. And it's funny how as we've gotten older, we appreciate it. I think as a kid, maybe we, you had to cut firewood or whatever, but now we so appreciate and love being able to split firewood, keep firewood and burn it, take it on camping trips. So yeah, good job on this cover. It's really cute.
Thank y'all for all y'all's
Super
help.
cute.
Yep, appreciate it.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Thank you for joining us at Lineal Haven and Life, and we'll see you guys next time.